Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yatha Parakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Vasya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaraganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishikam Vitam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnanachana Shalakaya Chakshurunnitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurvabhishtam Supurakam Gurganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vitam Sundaram Bhane Vishwa Gurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandabaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidya Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubhanam Marega Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridaram Bansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. Hearing from Sri Garga Samhita by Garga Muni, by Sri Garga Muni, and this translation of Kushakratha Prabhu. So, in the first canto, which is Goloka-khanda, and this is Chapter 8, Description of Sri Radhika's Birth. Sri Garga Muni said, O Shaunika, when Bahulashva, the king of Mithila, who is filled with faith and devotion to Lord Hari, and who is the best of the wise, heard this, he again bowed down and spoke to the great sage Narada, the best of the Devarshis. Sri Bahulashva said, by giving me the narratives of Lord Hari's pure glories, you purified my materialistic family and made it auspicious. By a moment's contact with Lord Krishna's devotee, even an ordinary person can become a saint. What more need I say? What did the Supreme Personality of Godhead do when he came with Sri Radha to Braja? O great sage, please tell me, O foremost of sages, please save me from the threefold miseries. Sri Narada said, the family of your birth is fortunate, for it was made perfect by King Nimi, who is a very great devotee of Lord Krishna. It is not surprising that a pearl is born in an oyster. Please hear the purifying pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord did not only come to this world just to kill Kamsa, he also came to protect the devotees. Placing her glorious transcendental form in the womb of King Vrishabhanu's wife, Sri Radha descended into a great palace in a garden by the shore of the Jamuna. In the month of Bhadra, August-September, on a Monday, that was the 8th day of the bright fortnight of the moon, at midday when the sky was covered with clouds, to celebrate Radha's descent, the demigods scattered flowers that had blossomed in the Nandana gardens. Because of Radha's descent, the rivers became very pure and clear. The directions became auspicious and happy, and graceful, gentle, cooling breezes carried the pollen of lotus flowers. Gazing at her daughter, as beautiful as hundreds of moons, the Gopi Kirti became happy. To bring auspiciousness, she gave 200,000 cows in charity to please the Brahmins. Having been placed on a jeweled swing, Radha, who was decorated with sandalwood paste, shone brightly. Thus Radha, the heroine of the Rasa Leela, and who is the jewel in the necklace of Krishna, appeared in the house of King Vrishabhanu. After hearing this, Sri Bahulashva said to Narada, Rishabhanu was certainly very fortunate to have a daughter like Radha, who was a reservoir of all transcendental qualities. Now kindly narrate to me the history of Kalavati and Suchandra, who was the son of Nriga, the foremost king, and a plenary portion of Lord Hari. Narad Muni said there was an illustrious king who had 3 daughters, Kalavati, Ratnamala, and Menaka. Of the 3, Kalavati was a manifestation of Lord Hari and very intelligent. Kalavati was given in marriage to Suchandra. Ratnamala was married to Videha, and Menaka was married to the king of the Himalayas. From Ratnamala, Sita was born, and from Menaka, Parvati was born. They were endowed with all wonderful characteristics. Suchandra and Kalavati performed severe austerities on the banks of the river Gomati for 12 years, hoping to please Lord Brahma. Finally, when Lord Brahma appeared before them and requested them to ask for a benediction, Suchandra came out from the anthill surrounding his body and requested with folded hands, "May I achieve liberation, which is rarely attained." Kalavati requested, "Because the husband is the lord of the wife, when he attains liberation, what will happen to me? If he is awarded liberation, then I will certainly cast off my life, but before I do, I will curse you." Upon hearing this, Brahma said, "I'm certainly afraid of your curse, and yet my benediction cannot prove false. Go now with your husband and enjoy in the heavenly planets. After enjoying there for a long time, you will both be born on the earth in Bharavarsha at the end of Dwapara Yuga. At that time, Krishna's beloved Radha will be born as your daughter. After this, both of you will return to the supreme abode of the Lord in the spiritual sky." Thereafter, Suchandra became Vrishabhanu and Kalavati became Kirtida. Vrishabhanu was more attractive than Cupid, and he could remember his previous lives. He was very intelligent, and he was a good friend of Nandamara.